Put God first. Put God first in everything you do. Everything that you think you see in me. Everything that I've accomplished. Everything that you think I have. And I do have a few things. Everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that. It's a gift. 40 years ago, on March 27th, 1975, I was flunking out of college with a 1.7 grade point average. I hope none of you can relate to that. I was sitting in my mother's beauty shop. Well, back then they called it a beauty shop. Now maybe you call it a salon. Either way, I was there, sitting in her chair, looking into the mirror. Behind me, there was a woman under the dryer. And every time I looked up, she was staring at me, right into my eyes. Finally, she said, "Somebody give me a pen." She wrote something down, and then she gave me a prophecy. She said, "Boy, you are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." Now, mind you, I was flunking out of college. I was seriously considering joining the army. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And here she was, telling me I'd travel the world and speak to millions. Well, I have traveled the world, and I have spoken to millions of people. But here's the truth. That's not the most important part of what she said. The most important thing was the lesson she gave me that day. Since then, I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and He has kept me humble. I didn't always stick with Him, but He always stuck with me. So I'm telling you, stick with Him in everything you do. If you want to do what I've done, then do what I've done. Put God first. Number 2, fail big. That's right, fail big. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. And yes, it can be frightening. It's a new world out there, a tough world, a mean world, and you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There was a test once, 9 dots on paper, and you had to connect all of them with 5 straight lines without lifting your pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. So don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think differently. Don't be afraid to fail big. And don't be afraid to dream big. But remember this, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they will ultimately lead to disappointment. So yes, have dreams, but also have goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. I try to give myself a goal every single day. Sometimes as simple as, don't curse somebody out today. Small goals, but goals. And understand this. To achieve your goals, you must apply discipline and consistency every day, not just when you feel like it, not just when it's easy. Every day. You've heard the saying, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. And remember this, just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Don't confuse movement with progress. My mother used to say, you can run in place all day and still get nowhere. So continue to strive. Continue to have goals. Continue to progress. Number 3, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I'll say it again, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I don't care how much money you make. You can't take it with you. It's not about how much you have. It's about what you do with what you have. We all have different talents. Some of you will become doctors, some lawyers, some scientists, some educators, some nurses, some teachers, some preachers. But here's the truth. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is help someone else. Why? Because of how it makes you feel. The joy, the gratitude, the deep fulfillment that comes from lifting someone else up. There is nothing better than that. Not jewelry, not big houses, not fancy cars. Nothing compares to the joy of helping others. That's where the real success is. Finally, I pray, tonight, you put your slippers way under the bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you'll have to get down on your knees to reach them. And while you're down there, say, thank you. Thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. That's why I am where I am today. Because true desire in your heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's already yours. I'll say it again. True desire in your heart, that it you have, that burning passion, that vision, that's God's proof already sent to you to show you it's yours. And anything you want that's good, you can have it. Claim it. Work hard for it. And when you get it, reach back. Pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. Do you enjoy this motivational fire? Kindly give us a like and comment below on what you have learned from this motivation. Also, subscribe to our channel to encourage us to bring you more motivating videos. See you in the next video.